Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 4th episode of Girly Air Force. So, the last episode, we found out that, the anime are kind of made of leftover Zai parts, which is the reason why people aren't a big fan of Gripen, because they kind of project all their hatred for the Zai onto this poor girl just for existing. Despite having no memories of the horrible things those evil alien ship thingies did to people they probably cared about. But, that was kind of an issue for Kay as well, but he got over that pretty quickly, and she sent him a nice letter. It was great. And we also had Eagle show up to help out when we ran into certain problems, so I expect to get more of her in this episode. I hope to get more of her in this episode because she seems pretty nice. I want to know more about her, so let's get into it and see if that's the case and just have fun watching it. 3, 2, 1, play. Not a lot of audio. Are you okay? Okay, I guess that's reassuring. Well, she popped up quickly. Aw, where's my Hagu? I feel like I should get a Hagu too. But yeah, I guess that's her father. I still think I should get my hug as well. Aw, that face. Hey, if you gave me a hug, I'd appreciate it plenty. Very nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you as well. I'm very happy to meet you. You seem very nice. I still want my Hagu though. I will settle for watching you give Gripen a hug, but I better get at least one of those two things. But yeah, all joking aside, I'm sure she'll be a very fun character. And yeah, it makes more sense why she clings to him now in the opening, because that's her father, I guess. Break the blue. Can't wait to see the three of them fighting together. It'll be great. Who is it? No, I want to sleep. I said I wanted to sleep. Well, I guess you didn't say that, but... I guess you just decide that. So yeah, I'll happily make you mad then. It's classified. Military stuff. Top secret. Oh! Okay. Yeah, I mean, feel free, Eagle, if that's what you want to do. That's Eagle, alright. Wow, really? You went under the table? You didn't even... So you're willing to just go under the table of a random person to hide? Is that what I'm supposed to get from that? We're really not. We just met not that long ago. Yeah, we know America corrupts you. You lose all shame. Until you stop glaring at me. Yes. I think she can. I mean, so far she seems more likable than you, so... That works too, you know? I don't think Kay will argue with a three-way. Yeah, I figured it was a strawberry shake because of the backdrop. Definitely doesn't look like a kid, but... You're the one that dragged me out here in the first place. Please don't talk with a mouthful. It is impressive. On my own. No. No. Come on, Kay, go do something about that. You know, leave Mingwa behind. They can have a Yuri day by themselves, that'll be great. Well, apparently things aren't going well. One long bicycle ride later. Ah, that's much faster. Oof, well it was the way it jumped off. Good job. Now go save Creepin. No rush or anything. But yeah, he knows her secret little base. What I'm trying to say is I love you. I also came to tell you I love you. That's true, we're very much not good. 'Cause I love you. You're not hearing me. This is 2019 and we don't need evidence for things. It's only episode 4. Don't need to scrap her. At the very least, we could take her home, recycle her. Think she could make a lovely maid if she could, even if she couldn't cut as a pilot. There you go. Like, if you don't want her, I'll take her. I wouldn't want to have to watch her fend for herself. I figured. Haruka. Haruka. My name's not Roger. It's Caboose. Well, no kidding. Well, then I'll go with you. Word for word, yes, that's what he said. It's quite an acronym. Yeah. I don't think he cares that much. He's not wrong, it was all pretty predictable. You can tell that from a like a 1D representation of it. Pretty sad. You go, Barbie 2. It's such a stupid name. Do your best, Eagle. Very good question. The girl that jumps underneath random people's tables for protection. Oh, not a heavy bombers. That's over a dozen. Which means you're within dying range. Yeah, of course it wasn't gonna work. Pew 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 pew. But yeah, the Zai don't care. Yes, you will. If you're not careful. And boom. And another boom. And now Eagle to actually do something useful. Oof, there you go. Boom. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Yes. A lot more than those useless people up there. Well, that's why Kale go with her and keep her awake. Keep her active. You know, it's pretty mouthy for a guy that just kind of snuck in here. Yeah, probably a bunch of people will die. That's how it goes. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna go up there together and help fight. And Kay being there will make it much easier for Grippin to do her thing. Yeah, hold still and let me kill you. She might only be one anima, but she's pretty good. Not really sure how I feel about her voice acting, but I do like the voice itself. You guys alive? Blink twice for yes, once for no. Of course. It's the worst kind. Yeah, stop laying on the ground. Get up there and attack them. She's an anima, she must fly. She's not gonna die. It's not that kind of show. Gripen, Eagle, and Phantom are not gonna die. Yes. It was a nice couple weeks, though. What a shocker. I'm not just a human, I'm a protagonist. Hand-holding? Wow, you're serious. I'll just, get my next cigarette. You know, a smoker has no right to criticize anybody else for having a death wish, since you're deliberately slowly killing yourself. Just saying. I mean, you could stab somebody with that mustache. Yeah, come down to your stamina with this girl. Let's see how this goes. One of them looks a lot more like a typical military pilot than the other. Kind of funny seeing them next to each other. Okay. Let's see what two anime can do. Working together. Well, just bang it a couple times, should fix it. I kind of forgot they were called daughters for a little bit, so. This is basically just a man and a woman riding their daughter together, you know? Nothing wrong with that. The bogey, yes, totally coming. Well, just keep it, stay alive. Yeah, that bogey's a problem. It's locking on. Straight up. Just do what he says. I'm sure he knows what he's talking about. As an air brake. And fire! Boom! Get wrecked, Zai. That's why you have a partner to think of those things now. Yeah. You're alive. Like I should make sure to fix up her hair. If only she was wearing a skirt. Would have been a great shot. As she should, that's where the action is. Don't throw a bunch of numbers at me. Fire! And boom! Music! Music! Yes. Very promising when a good intro song starts playing. Back to Eagle. It is a good song. I bet you are. Yes, that's what it's come down to. Here we go. Target locked all of them. Boom. Boom. And boom. I don't know why I'm getting all hyped for this scene. The music is really helping. And we've taken a lot of them. How many are there? I mean, they already told us there were 20 at the beginning. But, you know, how many are left? Come on, it's Gripen's job to pass out in flight, not you. Pretty. I mean, we're already doing that, so a little late to ask, but sure, yeah. Back to the song. Oh. Yeah, it's actually a really cool action sequence. More so than you'd expect from a anime like this. And that was a great shot. And bam! I did it. Get wrecked, mothership. Well, we're leaving now. Don't worry, there's always next time. I'm sure this is not a one-time thing. And then it just ends, okay. Now I just have to wait for Phantom to appear in the show. Don't mind us, we're just flying in the forest with the fish and stuff, you know, as you do. I actually have no idea where they are there. More Mingwa. So, is he not alone in that bed, or... I feel like there's a reason there's not showing him. Oh, okay, I guess that's the reason. Usually that's what happens to the girl, but... I doubt it's that simple. Probably. That's where you were when you saw it. Working out. And yeah, I guess we're getting Phantom next episode. So that was the 4th episode of Girly Air Force. And yeah, I mean, this episode, there's really not a lot to say about it if I'm being completely honest. We were introduced to our new girl, Eagle. Well, we technically saw her last episode, but this episode is where she actually became sort of relevant. And she's a very fun, you know, fun girl, like I thought she was. Very playful, cute, adorable, slightly childish personality. So, you know, I like her quite a bit. And she decided to, you know, interrupt Kei's date with Minghua and turned it into a three-way date, and then she said some stuff to Kei. He ran away, snuck to the military base because he wanted to, you know, protect Gripen and all that. Was going to run away with her, but then Zai attacked, and then they had to go to help deal with that because of, you know, it's kind of an anima's job to do that. Eagle went up in the sky to fight, but she wasn't enough, so Gripen decided to go up there as well. But did not go up there alone. She went with Kei, even though that's not a good idea, and we kind of saw why it's not a good idea later. But she went up there with Kei, and together they fought and beat up all the Zai and drove them off. That was the episode right there. So yeah, like I said, not a lot to say about it. This continues to be a pretty predictable show for the most part, you know. And that's fine, you know. I never really hold that against the show too much. But it usually comes down to execution, and I thought the actual combat section of the episode was really, really good. Like, it really got me hyped up for it, got really into it. I liked the one shot where the Gripen went kind of around the mothership and you saw the camera angle changing around. That was really cool. I like that a lot, and just very satisfying explosions to watch when they kept firing them, knocking them down one by one. It was really cool. Thought it was really well done. That was definitely the real meat of the episode. And, you know, just seeing Eagle be able to fly and Gripen be able to fly without it ending in disaster. It was great. It was great. And yeah, obviously the Minghua Eagle stuff was funny too. How Minghua was getting so jealous. Like, who is this girl? She seems awfully close to you. Like, well, no, it's just she's an anime girl, so that's just what she does. We really like barely know each other. Like, I talked to her yesterday for 5 minutes, sort of. I mean, I listened to her talk to other people. It wasn't that big of a deal. But yeah, that was pretty great. Minghua just progressively got more and more terrifying the more she talked about it. But you know, considering this is the girl that was deliberately making Kei mad because, you know, quote, it's better than nothing, basically. You know, I have very little sympathy for that woman. See, but yeah, there seems to be a little bit of backlash from him flying, like he had this big old bruise on his arm or something. So yeah, he probably shouldn't push his luck too much with that. Without some sort of he might need some sort of alterations to his body to make it safer for him to do that. I don't know, but yeah, that's definitely a problem if there's repercussions to flying together with an anima and daughter and all that. Well, but although I don't have a lot to say on the episode, I did like it quite a bit. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. And yeah, like I said, I like Eagle as a character. I look forward to meeting Phantom, and hopefully I like her as well. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.